back for a debt tonight. 20 years in a shallow grave, buried alive by the men I saved. Every scar carved deep in my skin kept the fire of vengeance within. Now the moon hangs red above this town, and every coward's head hangs down. They hear my boots on the wooden floor, like death himself at the sullen door. I ain't the man they left and die. I'm the storm beneath the sky, and every prayer they whisper now won't stop what's coming somehow. The devil knows my name tonight. And he's walking by my side. Blood in the dust, blood in the dust. Every lie gonna pay tonight. Every sinner gonna face my side. Blood in the dust, blood in the dust. Hear the thunder of revenge roll through. I'm coming straight for you. Saw their faces in the candle glow, the same damn eyes from long ago. Whiskey froze inside their veins when they heard those rattling chains. The preacher begged me, let it go, said vengeance only grows the cold. But justice died out on that trail the day they left me there to fail. Now the graveyard sings my song. Every ghost says I belong. Every bullet in this gun carries the weight of what they've done. One by one, down they fall. One by one, I collect it all. desert keeps its secrets, but tonight it keeps their bones.
That died war, but the rope still swings. But the ghost, why do they abstain?
30 years buried under whiskey and dirt, 30 years carrying the same damn hurt. They hung my brother underneath that tree, then swore to God it should have been me. The town kept sleeping while mama cried. Another cold winter after he died. Nobody questioned, nobody cared. The truth was buried and nobody dared. Now the courthouse clock still ticks the same, but every face remembers my name. 'Cause the outlaw kid they tried to break came riding back for all mistakes. The night remembers, the crows still know. Some deaths get buried, but they still grow. The bones of the gallows still call my name, still burn my soul with the old man's shame. The bones of the gallows still shake the ground every time I hear that hanging sound. The bones of the gallows won't let me rest. They carve their curse deep into my chest. I found the sheriff sitting alone, gray in his beard, fear in his bones, whiskey trembling inside his hand, like he already knew I came back again. He said, son, I know what we did. The truth got buried when you were a kid. Your brother never stole a single dime, but greed was king back in that time. The room went silent, the air turned cold. Some lies get heavier as they grow old. I carried anger, I carried hate. Now judgment's standing at the gates. The bones of the gallows still call my name, still burn my soul with the old man's shame. The bones of the gallows still shake the ground every time I hear that hanging sound. The bones of the gallows won't let me rest. They carve their curse deep into my chest. I dug beneath that hanging tree where roots wrapped tight around history. Found an old box buried deep below it. every secret they hope nobody'd know. Name, money, saying that you're staying. Proof that my brother died in vain. Still stands, but the ghosts finally understand. You should have killed me. Now you're fucked. Crawled from a grave in the pouring rain, with a heart full of scars and a head full of pain. Every damn mouth fed the fire inside. Every cold night kept revenge alive. Now the town goes silent when I ride in, like they all smell death on the desert wind. Every bastard that laughed when I hit the ground is hiding behind locked doors now. The whiskey burns, but it ain't enough to bury the hate or erase the blood. I got unfinished business to settle tonight, and I ain't leaving without a fight. They can pray, they can run, but judgment rides with a loaded gun. Pay the hell up! Pay the hell up! Every damn debt comes due tonight. No place left to run or hide. Pay the hell up! Pay the hell up! You crossed the line, now face the cost. The devil's here to count your loss. Coward in the dead of night. Funny how the tough guys disappear when the consequences finally appear. You sold your soul for a pocket of gold, left your brothers out there in the cold. Now every lie comes crashing down as the reaper rides through town. The graveyard choir is singing low, and every ghost already knows tonight the desert's gonna drink again before this story reaches its end. No mercy, no peace, no fucking chance of release. No mercy, no peace. The nightmare never ceased. Now vengeance is the only thing running through my veins. The storm is here, the sky turns black, and every soul I came for ain't coming back. Pay the hell up! Pay the hell up! Every sinner gets their turn. Watch the whole damn town burn. Pay the hell up! Pay the hell up! Hear the thunder, hear the roar. Justice kicked in the fucking door. The devil keeps records, and tonight he collected yours. The law don't ride these roads no more. Only ghosts. And tonight, we're one of them. Black smoke pouring from the back of the truck. Old town know somebody shit out of luck. Got a list in my pocket, got names in my head. Every mile gets me closer to the living dead. Ain't no sheriff coming, ain't no badge in sight. Just cold steel flashing underneath moonlight. Been through hell, came back meaner than before. Now the devil keep knocking at my front door. I got scars on my hands and blood in my dreams. Nothing's ever really what it fucking seems. The preacher talks mercy, I don't hear a word. Only hear the thunder and the black winged birds. Ride, ride, the darkness knows my name. Ride, and it calls me back again. Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. Midnight rolling where the angels fear to tread. Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. Dust and damnation underneath the red moon's glare. Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. No law, no mercy, no prayers I've done said. Tonight we're crossing hell again. I seen men disappear on forgotten roads. Seen secrets buried where the river don't flow. Seen greed turn brothers into snakes in the grass. Seen a whole damn life disappear too fast. Now vengeance rides shotgun next to me. Cold eyes staring through eternity. Every bad decision carved deep in my skin. Every ghost I bury still follows within. They said let it go, they said move on. Funny how advice sounds cheap when everything's gone. Now the tires keep screaming on the broken asphalt, and the devil keeps smiling every time I get caught. No law, no God, no sleep, no peace. Just miles of darkness underneath my feet. Highways alive, I hear it breathe. Every cross on the roadside got a story underneath. I've been hunted by regret since the day I was born. heart full of rage and a soul weather worn. If redemption exists, it's somewhere out there beyond the black clouds and the poison air. Till then I'm riding through the smoke and the rain, carrying every loss and every ounce of pain. The darkness tried to own me, tried to drag me below, but I learned how to survive where the wicked things grow.
Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. Hear the thunder as the sky turns red. Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. Every ghost in the valley getting out of bed. Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. The reaper smiling while the river's running red.
And we ain't turning back again. Some roads lead home, some roads lead to heaven. This one leads somewhere darker. We're one of them.
Ride with the dead, ride with the dead. 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 Ride with the dead, ride with the dead.
I hear the cold wind calling my name from the graveyards of the old frontier. The moon hangs low like a noose in the sky.
Dead leaves dancing where the forgotten lie.
Boots in the dust on a road long dead.
Following whispers that fill my head.
Saw a church with the windows black.
Cross leaned sideways, never looking back.
A raven watched from a broken stone, like he knew I was walking alone. The desert remembers every sin, every lost soul. The darkness pulled in, and the farther I ride through the freezing rain, the louder I hear those ghosts again. Shadows on the ridge tonight, black silhouettes and pale moonlight, riding through the storm again, like the dead won't let me rest. Shadows on the ridge tonight, eyes like fire burning bright. Every mile I try to run, they remind me what I've done. still echoes on.
Though the men are buried and long gone.
Down in the canyon, the cold wind screams like 1,000 broken memories. Faces rising from the desert floor, knocking softly at heaven's door. And I swear I saw a figure stand in a black long coat with blood-red hands. He pointed west through the pouring rain, then vanished into the dark again.
Shadows on the ridge tonight, black silhouettes in pale moonlight, riding through the storm again, like the dead won't let me rest. Shadows on the ridge tonight, eyes like fire burning bright. Every mile I try to run, they remind me what I've done.
The preacher said every debt comes due. The devil keeps a list of what we do. And every road that a sinner walks ends where the silence finally talks. I spent my years chasing gold and pride. Now only ghosts remain beside me. The darkness knows my every scar. It follows wherever I'm. Tonight, circle underneath the dying light. Hear their voices in the storm, calling me back where I belong. Shadows on the ridge tonight, no more places left to hide. When the last cold morning comes, I'll ride with the forgotten one. The ridge is waiting, the ghosts are near, and the west remembers everything.